The school setting is extremely unforgiving to teachers, music teachers. First of all, the funding is not there for music. Music teachers, generally speaking, struggle, whereas math, science teachers do not. They have no problem with money. Also, there's a pressure these days, as you know, in the United States to, as I call it, dumb down education. The federal government is not really concerned with educating people with full understanding in any subject. They're interested in testing, because testing is a way that they can measure, quote unquote, measure the success of a school and of teachers in order to distribute money. And it's very difficult to measure musical success in the ways that they want to do it, which is by simple pencil and paper testing of answers, you know, a simple textual, or not contextual, but text verbal information. Can't do that with music. You have to, if you're really teaching music well, what you're trying to do is develop musicianship and listening ability and introduce the kids to other cultures through music and develop enjoyment. And, you know, for 2,000 years in the West, we've been trying to say why music is important. And in some cultures, they get it, like Finland, Norway, other countries. They have no trouble justifying music in schools. But the United States has serious difficulties with that. So those are more than one issue. Speaking, university music schools are extremely conservative, and schools tend to be too. The idea being that you want to sort of indoctrinate students in a certain, what I call WART, Western art music. Because partly there may be socialist countries and they're interested in culture, they support orchestras. I mean, in Finland, for example, where I've been several times, the government fully supports symphony orchestras. And they play new music and composers are supported. Same in Ireland, other European countries. And radio stations have full-time jazz orchestras. Yeah, not true in America anymore. Used to be. Used to be that way in Canada too, but that's dropped off. So it's commercialization, it's the capitalist drive for the almighty buck. In order to make the almighty buck, you've got to drive research, which means training kids in math and science and computers, in the belief that's questionable that all that will in the end make more profits. Yeah. So all that kind of mentality leaves people questioning, well, why do music? That's useless. It's not going to get my kid into Harvard or make, help him get a job. So I think we think much too narrowly. You know, we put things in boxes and we don't see the interdisciplinary nature of a lot of things. It's really hard to explain that to parents who are very concerned with kids passing the standards tests and everything. It's very hard to understand that. See, I think unfortunately, parents are not interested so much in the happiness of their children as they are in a job-oriented thing. I think it's really sad.